I was helping another angler with a fish. The fish started biting, and then all of a sudden I just heard somebody scream. I looked over, and she had boots in the air, holding onto the rod, bent over the rail, just almost in the water. And then we had two gentlemen step in immediately and pulled her back on deck.
And Chad and Mackie, they had to react in a split second, didn't they?
Split second decision. Yeah, split second.
How close? She said her face was literally a couple of feet from the water. She was all the way over.
Yeah, I would say probably a foot actually. She was. When I saw that, I was thinking one of us is going to have to go in and grab her. So she wasn't going to let go of that rod.
But her husband made that rod for her, so she wanted to hang on to that.
Totally understandable. But what's great is that in the end, she ended up landing that fish.
Absolutely, so. Absolutely. And the cool thing is, what could have been a disaster now becomes an awesome memory.
And a great story, too, to tell. So.
Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome.
Chad, what happened last night? Jessie almost went overboard. Where were you, and what did you see?
I just so happened to be standing right next to her, and all of a sudden I see a rod in between the legs. She's getting pushed over the side.
Pulled over, right?
Pulled over the side.
By a big bluefin.
By a big bluefin, probably 60 pounds or so. And my just natural reaction was to bear hug. I think we had an assist come in, grab her by the legs, and we all held on for dear life. She didn't lose the fish, and she wasn't going to let go of that rod. So I don't know how safe that was, but that's the route that she took. You know,
the rod was a gift from her husband. He wrapped it for her, so
her
she was
birthday gift. Huh?
Yeah,
Her birthday
100%.
gift. Yeah.
Now, how close did she come to going in the water? In other words, if you didn't grab her,
I would say her nose was about 2.5 feet from the water. She was about 80% over the side of the bow.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
So you don't grab her, she's in the water.
Totally. I barely grabbed on, and I don't remember who came in for the assist.
This guy, Mackie.
Somebody yanked on her legs, and group effort, we kept her in the boat.
Dude, way to go, man. That's an awesome story. And thank God she's still with us, right?
Absolutely. She's fishing today, right?
Chad, great job.
You got it.
Thank you.
Got it.
Hey, Mackie, you know who I see sitting behind you? Jessie. And one of the reasons she's sitting behind you, look at her back there, is because you were one of the rescuers. And I'm not kidding. She was going overboard. What happened last night?
All I saw was boots while I was filming. Boots in the air, and I was like, oh, is this real? So I went over there, dove so she wouldn't go in, and then brought us both down, and we both fell on our butts inside the boat. So it's good. She got the fish. We got some funny footage. We got a great story for this trip. Come on Friedman Adventures if you want to be saved. So,
I love it. Hey, when you say boots in the air, where was the rest of her body? Was it on the other side of the boat, like on the water side?
If this is the rail, this is Jessie. This is Jessie, and that's all I saw was boots.
Wow. And you got an assist from Chad also, right?
Yeah. He held on to her like this, and then we just saw boots. And I was like, oh, shit.
And so I asked Chad this same question. Without you jumping in there, is she in the water?
I think so. She's still holding on to that fish, and she's going to Mexico.
Oh, my God. And to prove that she's still with us, Jessie, wave hello. Everybody wants to know you're still alive. All right, Mackie, good job. What the heck? You almost went overboard.
Yeah,
what happened
that was
out
fun,
there?
huh?
I came up, and Mackie was pulling you up off the deck, but everybody on the boat is telling me that you were heading overboard. What happened?
No, my body was definitely on the other side of the boat.
Really?
Yeah.
So what happened? The fish just took a run?
It yanked me real good, and then I just kind of went on over, but that was my birthday rod, so I wasn't going to let go of the rod, so I hugged the rod, and somebody grabbed, I think
it was Mackie.
Mackie, yeah, but Chad, the deckhand, he got me also.
What, like grabbed your legs?
Somebody got my legs, and they just brought me down, and then Chad took my pole and gave me a second to steady myself, and then I was right back on it.
So were you like going?
No, I was legit on the other side of the boat.
Would you have gone in the water if they didn't grab you?
100%.
Oh my God.
100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know, the sad thing about it is Mackie wasn't rolling video then.
No.
Yeah, if you would have gone in the
missed it.
water.
That would have been so exciting if I would have gone in the water.
And you got your fish, a big fish.
Of course, yeah. I
How's
brought
that
it in.
feel?
Yeah, it's good.
Man, I'm so happy for you.
First tuna
I'm
of
happy,
the season. It's good.
I'm happy you're on board still,
Second
too.
tuna on the boat.
Yeah, I know. And you're not soaking wet.
Nope.
And you didn't have to take a swim in the deep blue.
No.
Good job. Good
It's good.
job. You want to say hi to Tori?
Hi, Victoria. Hi, Armin.
All right, you guys, you should be proud because she did a great job. Good job.